This is where I come to relax when I get enough of the city and suburbs and the people. Even though they're all very nice and I love them, I sometimes need to be alone. And I planted lots of plants in the greenhouse which were supposed to be planted here as well. So now I am doing that. I am transplanting those beautiful little seedlings which are now become quite big plants, and I'm going to plant them here in this beautiful magical forest. Even though it looks a little bit messy here, this is where I've been experimenting some of my gardening methods, and there is a lot of space in this beautiful forest. It's actually a very old farm which we are now trying to renovate with time, of course, because it's very big and it's just gonna take a lot of time and effort and help from our friends, which we do actually get when we have a tiny little friends festival here where everybody kind of helps and does something for this farm. Like this outside toilets you can see here have been decorated so beautifully, and so there's a lot to do and we're very excited. Here is where the plans for a forest garden is going to be, so that's what we're doing right now, planning and designing a forest garden. So here we are at a quite different place. It's a farm and it's in a very special forest called the Finnish forest, or Finnskogen in Norwegian. And it's full of life everywhere because I believe there hasn't been anything done here for like the past 50 years or so. I think more than that even. And so everything has just taken its own course, you could say. And it's really beautiful to see because, oh my god, there's just so many bumblebees and bees, and lots of other insects and animals that play a big role in this ecosystem. And here, when it's hot, it gets really hot. We're in a kind of a mountain area with a lot of stone, which keeps the heat, and well, it just makes it an ideal place to plant fruit trees, for example. What we're doing here is designing a forest garden, which is pretty much just a designed forest which is edible mostly. And so there's a lot of fruit trees and maybe berry shrubs and stuff like that, and they all work together so that in the future, when the forest is established, you won't have to work as much. It'll be very efficient, so that you get a lot from it without using so much of your own energy. And this is what we want here. As you can see behind me, there are already some apple trees. These are very, very old apple trees. I don't know how old they are, maybe 100 years old. And they're not that fertile anymore, but they can be. We just need to put a lot of organic material, probably compost, a lot of nutrition to them, so that they can keep on giving delicious fruit. This is what we're gonna start with now, and soon we will plant more fruit trees, nuts, and more berries. There are already lots of raspberries and gooseberries, strawberries, wild strawberries, blueberries. There is a lot of berries here. It seems that the soil here is doing pretty well. What's really amazing about this place, it's not only that it's super fertile, but it's also the fact that, you know how when some people buy land and they're gonna turn it into this permaculture place, farm or whatever, they have to wait some time, because most of the land they buy has been treated non-organically or treated in any other way, and so they need to wait so that everything falls apart and does its course, so that it can become organic and you can actually start doing something with it. Also, you have to take your time to observe how everything is working at the farm. So the great thing about here is that we skip the part where everything takes its course, because it's already been doing that for over 50 years, since nobody has been doing anything with this place. And so the only thing we've been doing is observing lately, and we've already observed everything. And we're ready to start planting our forest garden, and start planning for a future full of fruits and nuts and berries in Norway. Believe it or not, it'll be, I mean, I believe it, that it will be a paradise here someday. Yeah, there's also a lot of wild, bigger animals like elk and deer, which love feasting on fruits and berries. But funny enough, they haven't, I mean, there is a lot of berries for them to munch on. So I think it'll be alright with a fence around, and a very good fence, and anyways the forest is just full of food for them, so I don't think they'll be attacking too much of our edible paradise. And we want them anyways to be around, because they're also important for the ecosystem. If you want, you can subscribe to our channel for more videos, and visit our website for more blog articles and pictures at ficuscompassion.com.